Okay, we're on day 4. And really. And I can tell y'all it's gonna be a long day. It's gonna be a long day, y'all. News-wise, I need y'all to look into what all that man is trying to cut just to fund his war. And I really don't think he's to fund the war. I think they're trying to split that money and run. But hey, what do I know? It could be for war. But who needs trillions of dollars for war? Tupac. They got money for wars but can't feed the poor. Y'all see later. Alright, y'all. I'll see y'all later.
So I guess I lied. I'm outside in the rain. Gotta go get my prescription. Could it waited? Could it have waited? Possibly. But do I want to be outside tomorrow either? Not really. The rain done stopped for a minute though, so yeah, I'm about to get ready to run, go get my prescription. Sit in the car, let my car get the juices flowing. Yeah. Hold on, I forgot they might get me for that. But yeah. So I'm winding down for my night, and I'm literally trying to put my clothes up because normally I will leave them clothes in the basket for a day or two. And so today was wash day, and I'm trying to put them up. And if I turned the camera around and showed y'all my bed, y'all would be like, ma'am, get your ass off that phone and start folding them clothes. I already hung up the clothes that needed to be hung up, but I have not folded the clothes that need to be folded. I done cooked dinner. I done worked on some stuff for my little small business that I run. I've worked on some stuff for the hopeful podcast that I'm hoping that's going to happen. Yeah, I've done a lot in a day. I'm tired. My mouth hurts. I need to find a dentist that does sedation because I don't want to be awake when they mess with my mouth because I'm already anxious enough with the world, so I don't want to be anxious enough sitting in a dentist chair. So yeah. So my mouth hurts, and so yeah. I will say this: it's a lot of rumor speculation that man is sick or he's slowly unaliving, or I don't think it's none of that. For some reason, evil tends not to die when we want evil to die or unalive. Sorry. If it happened today, I would be surprised. But what I think is that they're literally, because they said something about it's supposed to be an emergency meeting at the White House tonight or some crap like that. If I had to guess, I'm gonna say that it's probably to plan some horrific shit that they're probably gonna try to do to Iran. Yeah. We saw how Israel done Gaza, and not many people spoke up for Gaza until it was too late. And I'm pretty sure Israel is in that man's ear. Well, BB is in that man's ear. And it seems like he ain't got no mind of his own. But he is a narcissist, so he probably right along with BB on the BS. So, yeah, I can imagine them trying to do some horrific stuff to Iran and the citizens of Iran, because if you're saying all of their military top leaders and they don't have any defense capabilities like that anymore, and their top leaders are now unalived and all this other stuff, who else are you targeting but the citizens? Unless you're lying. Either you're lying or you're now targeting the citizens. Sometimes two things can be true at once, but not here. Not when you say that they're all gone. Their defense capabilities are gone, and their leaders are gone, their military leaders are gone, and they have nothing left. Like, who else? So if that's it, who are you targeting but the citizens? And I think Americans here at home are like, we're sick of this shit. But here's the thing. I know black women are resting because we tried to tell y'all what was going to happen and nobody listened. They was like, fuck y'all. And in turn, we was like, okay, bet. All right, whatever. But yeah, I mean, there is people that the American people put in place to stop this shit, but they won't. Guess what they gonna be doing tomorrow? Barbecuing, Easter egg hunts, church, and all this other stuff, partying with their family, sipping wine and drinking and stuff. Why the citizens? Why some people couldn't pay their rent? A lot of people lost their jobs. A lot of people can't find jobs. Gas prices are high. Like, the reason why I ain't going nowhere is because my gas right now is $5 a gallon. Yeah, I don't have regular. Regular is almost at $4 a gallon. I think when I passed by there today, when I went to go pick up my prescription, it was like $3.80 something. So yeah, I mean, mine's was I think $5.15. Yeah, I'm sitting. As long if it ain't no emergency, I'm sitting for now. Yeah. Food costs is high. I don't know where the fuck who feeding this in a minute. They feeding themselves this bullshit because ain't nobody telling they must don't go grocery shopping for themselves. They must don't go get gas for themselves. Hell, they must don't even see they fucking bills. Like, that shit must be on automatic payment or somebody they accountants are paying that shit because ain't no way this administration thinks that that everything's okay. When MAGA, come to the front real quick. Because I'm still confused. How is there still MAGA people? Like, how I will say this: job numbers for black women went down, but it rose for white men. But the black women who probably held those job positions and they probably let them black women go and hired white men because they were told to, they probably ain't even got as much education, but they still got their job. And they want to talk about DEI. If it don't apply, let it fly. I ain't talking to you. So maybe that's why MAGA ain't tripping. But I mean, a lot of MAGA, I've seen it. I've seen some people who was MAGA, who had MAGA in their yard, Make America Great Again in their yard, and that shit ain't there no more. We don't forget who houses had that shit. I'm watching people put their houses up for sale right now. Again, I don't understand how there's still people who claim to be MAGA when maybe they didn't really care. Maybe they like not being able to afford things. Maybe. Because how the fuck are they still MAGA? All MAGA not rich. All MAGA not influencers. All MAGA not podcasters or whatever else that they be doing. All MAGA is not. I know it's some MAGA out there hurting, but they still don't want to feel like fools or just their egos or they just like being able to be racist out in the open or something. I don't know, because how are you still MAGA? It was supposed to be America first and make America great, and neither one of them is happening. You didn't get neither one. You didn't get America first, and you didn't get make America great again. You didn't get neither. What did you get? What has he gotten, y'all? Anyway, let me finish wrapping up my day. If I see her or see some news, y'all know I'll make another video. But until then, good night. I'll see y'all tomorrow for the rising prayer. And happy Easter to whoever celebrate. I don't know. I believe in so many. I mean, I believe our religion has truth and lies. And so I read everything like I told y'all. So I'm not going to be like, oh, man, forget Easter. No, some people actually celebrate. Don't do that. Don't dismiss people's religion. You just don't function with them if you don't believe the same beliefs. Simple. Ashe. Good night.